Welcome back to the channel, baby. Look at that. Nice. That sucker right there is thinking about going to spawn. Let me just tell you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are. We're throwing a spinnerbait with a freeloader on there, baby. And it's time. I've got B out here with me today. B, are you gonna catch one?
We're gonna attempt it.
Are you gonna attempt it?
I'm gonna attempt it. I'm not you. So.
Okay.
And I don't care how easy people say forward-facing sonar is. I don't care if I got that or not. I'm gonna attempt it.
What if I told you that you don't even need that?
That's what I like hearing.
You don't even need that.
Because people don't understand the skill involved in that. I ain't got it.
I don't think that you need that. I'm gonna be straight up honest. Not this time of year. Now keep in mind, you see me, I will look down every now and then and just make sure I'm sitting where I need to be sitting at. Because we're out here fishing. Out here on some rock piles and just all sorts of stuff, but there are a bunch of pre-spawn fish. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Here we are. It is the spring of 2025 and it's time to bass fish. You know, would you agree?
Oh yeah.
I think it's past time to bass fish. You should have been bass fishing 2 months ago.
Because they're kind of lost right now.
They're getting on the verge of being lost. There's a bunch of fish that are like, I don't know about it. And they're thinking about going up there to spawn. And we might go try to catch some later today. Some of them ones that are trying to spawn and get up there and swim a jig. But here's the goal of today. Here's how I like doing like a lake breakdown in the springtime. The first thing I can tell you in the springtime is there ain't really a pattern. The main reason I say that is you got pre-spawners, you got post-spawners. Well, you ain't got post-spawners, but you got pre-spawners, and then you got fish that are up there trying to spawn. If you can find pre-spawners this time of year, it is the best thing, in my opinion, to go do. It's more consistent. Because you got fish that are moving in, moving out. You don't know where they're at. You don't know where they're going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around and try to get a pattern going, whether they're in the quarter of the creek, whether they're in the back, whether they're in the current. Largemouth swimming a jig where they're in the very back. So that's the goal today, is try to get a pattern going for the springtime. Maybe it'll help you on your local lake. Give you quick little nuggets of how I like breaking down a lake. Now I know this lake, but I don't know what they're doing. I ain't been out here in a while. And another goal is to put bread on a biggin.
I just want a fish. I don't even care if he's a big one, just a fish.
Come on, I'll put you on a fish. Worst case, we'll fire up that active target and I'll put you on a fish real quick.
Well, just because I could see him don't mean I'm going to be able to make him bite. That's what I was saying earlier.
That is the truth.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say chunking and winding is easier for me.
Well, sounds good. I'm going to tie you on the bait here in a minute. Try to catch some real quick. We're just going to hodgepodge. We're going to mix it up. We're going to swim a jig in this video. We're going to try to catch a largemouth. We're going to try to catch a big old spot. We're out here like midday. Should have been out here earlier, but Trent man was losing his mind. Ain't no way about it.
What did I say? It's always a race to go nowhere.
100%. So anyway.
Oh gosh.
Oh God! I mean, when I say rip my stinking arm off, dang biggin. That big. When I tell you, freaking not slacking my daggum. Oh my gosh!
2 fish in an opening's a big deal.
Look at that, baby. That's right. Oh, welcome back. Is that one on bed right there? We're gonna try 2 places out here, and we're gonna go get busy. spinner bug. I'm gonna tell you what they are doing. They're liking the freeloader on the back of a spinner bait. But the problem is, from what I've seen, is there are remnants of them. Like, there ain't many. So that already tells me, like, hey, some of these offshore little places where these spotted bass get, they're leaving them. So I already know I need to start moving shallower. I need to start getting shallower. Because I'm not catching no real big ones. I just try to let the fish tell me what to do. You know, if I'm hitting some places that I know some big ones should be at, and they ain't there, we're gonna slide up now. So we did the deep stuff, caught a couple, not the right side. I'm not moving.
Okay.
Now this current might be moving, but please be careful.
I will. That's part of the whole thing.
Well, you damn sure ain't gonna land it on this deck.
No.
I'm gonna swim a jig right here. We're gonna get a bite. All right, guys, so we slid mid-lake. We just got done, you know, kind of out on some shoals for spotted bass. And they just wasn't out there, you know. I'm trying to figure out in the springtime. The biggest key in the springtime is whether you want to fish for, you know, those hardcore pre-spawners. Do you want to fish for, ooh, try to swirl on my swim jig. Do you want to fish for those hardcore pre-spawners, or the ones that are wanting to really move up, or the ones that are actually trying to spawn? We're right on the verge of them trying to spawn, I think. So it's a big mixture. That's the thing about springtime. You see all the pollen on the water? I wouldn't doubt docks are a good deal right now, but I'm always transitioning shallow. Like, I don't mind, you know, you might can catch some out in the middle of the lake using active target, that's fine, but like, I'm trying to find that big push. This is the flip, the 80-20 flip. This is when 80% of the bass are on the bank, majority of the time. May not seem like it because you're out there fishing your butt off, you can't get a bite, but they're up shallower. They're in like 10 foot. So we're trying to slide up shallower. I just want to see, it's a little, got a little shady bank. We're going in these little short pockets. What I've seen is in these little short pockets, these are the first ones they kind of pull in off of the main lake. You can go in the very backs of a creek, but I'm trying to stay near some dinge. So we're gonna try some mid-lake stuff, little short pockets. Going into the pocket, we're actually gonna swim all the way to the back. Just see what, I'm trying to figure out whether they're at the front of the pocket, the middle, or I'm trying to catch the ones in the back. So when you get a bite, it'll let us know. Let me try to catch one of these. I had to do it. I had them. I seen them swimming down the bank. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I'm sitting there swimming a dang jig, and them suckers just swimming down the dang bank. Hey, bud. They are definitely moving up. Let me just check. Trying to see if they're on some of these lead-in banks. Because I didn't get a bite in the back. So I'm just trying to see if they're on some of these banks that are leading into these pockets. And that fish was. they roll. See that current flowing? Watercolor actually looks better up here. Come on, in the boat, baby. Come here. Nope, 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 nope. Another one on spinnerbait. Off of a point. Leading into this pocket right here.
So what you just said, you thought they were at the entrance, like?
Yeah, they don't, I mean. So I fished inside the pockets for largemouth. Now keep in mind, we're on the Coosa River. There is spotted bass. But I fished inside the pockets for largemouth and spots. But it just don't seem like, it don't seem like to me they're in the pockets. What we got? Don't seem like they're in the pockets, which that's fine with me. That is fine with me. All right, so here's the thing. I'll tell you all this. Look at that. It's just fat, chunky. Here's the thing. I want you to look at something real quick. Let's look down here on this low rance. This low rance. Look right here, Brett.
I'm gonna try. So this has got an ND filter on it. Polarizer also.
I'm gonna bomb back out there while we look at this.
Let me take this off so they can see.
Well, I'll just tell you this. You ain't even gotta do all that.
Okay, okay.
Tell you what it is.
Okay. I'm here.
Here's the thing. The water temp is 64. Okay? They should, hang on a minute. They should be on bed. Not a big one. That's 3 fish in a row. They should be on bed. It's 64 degrees. They're not. And I'm gonna tell you something. For years, and I will go back to this, and I made a video about this. They're not on bed. It's 64 degree water. Okay? Look at this. They're just not on bed, dude. I feel like in the springtime, everybody is just fishing. Damn, I'm out of breath. I feel like everybody's just fishing ahead of them all the time, dude. I've said that many times. You might see a largemouth on bed in there, and everybody's chasing them largemouth. Try to extend. Hang on a minute.
Listen, I'm about to put this camera down and pick up that scrounger.
Well, no, just hold that damn camera. Just hold that camera. Just hold the camera. Everybody wants to run to the bank in the springtime. And I'm just like, can't we all just slow down on the springtime? Because here's the thing, when them suckers get on bed, they get finicky and they're just not biting. So if we can figure out what they're doing pre-spawn, that's when they bite. You know, would you agree?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm out of breath. Well, flurry right there. It's way more fun than swimming a jig down the bank. Because I did do that. I went and I said, man, maybe I'm largemouth biting. It makes sense. It fits the deal. It's 64 degrees. The water's muddy. It's 80 degrees today. Why ain't they up there? Just when you start thinking they're gonna be there, just wait another week and a half. That's typically how it goes. Britt, you might.
Well, I'm trying. I'm waiting on you to finish talking.
You might need to get in there, bud. I don't care what nobody says. That's so fun. God almighty. Brett.
Okay, I'm going. I'm putting the camera down.
Grab your rod.
I'm putting the camera down.
Got him?
No, I think it's just on the bottom. I think it's still hitting the bottom. Oh.
I've seen him eat it.
Yeah, that one was not the bottom. What do we got?
I got one too. Baby boys, we're doubling up on the baby boys. They're getting smaller. Alright. Begging. That's so fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, son. Locked it up with them big old bug eyes. Spinnerbait with a gizzard shad freeloader. Look at the bug eyes on him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There we go, baby. That's a 3-pounder for sure. I love it, dude. Water temp 64, they still pre-spawning, baby. Yeah. All right, baby. All right, B. All right, B. Come on up, B.
Oh yeah, let's go get more stuff. All hung up. That'd be great.
We're really doing it.
We're really doing it. Oh, we're doing it big time. We're really doing it. We're on top of it.
Yeah. Feel it thumping. Pop it one time. All right.
Yes.
Set the hook. I seen him eat.
I saw him.
I see. You felt it.
I felt him.
You popped it. He popped it. He popped it. He popped it.
I don't think he's that big. He's got a shake to him now.
He's a little bigger than what you think.
Yeah, he's a little bigger than what I think.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh yeah, baby. He thumped it too, didn't he?
Oh yeah. You saw it. You saw
I seen
the
him
end of
go
the rod.
whoop, whoop. There you go, B. My dude.
We've gotten 2 today.
Oh yeah, you almost did the Bobby Lane toss.
Pop him and slide him.
Yeah. Oh. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. God almighty. All right, hop back up here. Come on. All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up. I will say this. Do not just assume with that water temp in the springtime, 64-degree water temp, that's on the main river. And that goes for even largemouth as well. You know, you get on some of these lakes and the water temp's 64 in the springtime, you're like, Oh, they up there on bed, they're gonna be biting. Dude, I swam a jig a pretty good bit and I didn't get many bites. I think I caught one. That was before we even started recording. I feel like fishermen as a whole, we're always fishing before the fish. I mean, like, we want them to be offshore. We're out there looking. They're not there yet. We want them to be on bed. They ain't on beds yet. 64-degree water temp. It's the time of year. It's the middle of March. It ain't really time yet, but you can tell there's a big move happening. Didn't catch a lot of big ones, but they're still grouped up. There might be one place on this river or on your home lake that pre-spawners are still there. So make the best out of it. Don't just assume the water temp and the water color and it's springtime and there's bees buzzing and birds and we got stuff blooming behind us, turkeys are gobbling, that they're all just flooding the bank, because not necessarily, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Let's not all just rush. Let's all not just run up to the bank and just say that they're there, because they were not. You know what I mean? We still caught those pre-spawners, the ones that are ready to bite. So, but they may change in another week or so. Water temps are stable. Always keep those fish, the pre-spawn fish and those fish that are out off the bank. I think at any given time, there's still a lot more fish out from the bank than there is on the bank. May change here in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. There is a lot of pollen on the water. So, but you'll know. If you go down a stretch that looks really good and you don't get a bite and you do it for 3 hours, I don't think they're up there, in my opinion. They're still stacked up right on the edge of these places. They're not out in the middle. They have transitioned to the mouths of these areas, and in another month, they're gonna be on bed right over here near these stumps. They'll be on bed down these banks, and the largemouth will be moved up, but right now they're not. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. Nice little quick video. It's 75, 80 degrees. I need to take this hoodie off. Spring's coming. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you.